it's coming.
Well, Ron, what happened?
Well, it was yesterday. He bumped knees, and we'll see from that point on. What area it is. Strictly precautionary. He came in this morning, and RV just wanted to be careful with him.
Was the MRI this morning?
No, the MRI was probably, if it's not done in the last 15 minutes, it's going to probably be done very shortly.
In Charlotte, Ron?
Yes.
So that last play when he went down, did he did that? Or?
Well, there were a few plays he went down, and I believe it was earlier in the practice more so than anything else.
Based on how you heard the play described or how you saw it,
no,
pretty optimistic.
Yeah, I'm optimistic. You know me all the time. So, it really did. He shook it up, and he finished practice too. So, again, it could just be one of those things that maybe if he hadn't finished practice, if he had iced it right away, maybe it would have. But he said he was okay. Went out and finished the practice. So, we'll see how it is. Hopefully, in the next 30 minutes, it's negative, and we'll just keep rolling. And I'm optimistic that's what it's going to be.
Got swelled up on him, Ron?
I don't know. I don't know the extent of it. He went in. He was getting treatment this morning, and when we came out on the field, RV told me that. He was complaining about his knee and that he was going to send him for a precautionary MRI. He re-aggravated an old injury and it got sore on him. So again, precautionary, we put ice on him.
Lower leg?
Yes, lower leg.
Calvin's obviously one of the last guys you want to miss reps, though.
Without a doubt, the young guys need as many reps as they get. We were saying that we get 5,000 reps and we're ready to play. So we want to get him as many as we can.
He's looked good camp, hasn't he, Benjamin?
I'm sorry. Yeah, he's had a great camp. He came in tip-top shape, ready to roll. He had that. Those guys. He was one of the guys that spent time up there with Cam and working out and everything. So, again, it's one of those things that we just want to make sure and we want to be smart about it.
Ron, you had some extended comments for the guys today.
I just wanted to greet everybody and welcome everybody back to camp and just kind of give them a little idea and synopsis on where we are at camp right now and just explain that.
Are you pleased with the first 3 days up there?
Yes, first 3 practices, absolutely. I am pleased with that. I like what we're doing. I like the tempo. We decided because we were rolling the way we were rolling, we extended the no huddle period today to 3 more sets, and it's very pleased. If you're going to practice with that kind of tempo and you've got a good rhythm, I think you go with it, and that's what I decided to do, was go with it.
You said yesterday you expected a better practice today. Did you get that?
Yeah, like I said, again, when things are going really well in practice and you got an opportunity to extend it, that's what I did. I like what I was seeing from the guys. I like their energy, I like their focus. And the nice thing about it, when you do the no huddle, is you put a lot of stress. Put a lot of stress on your offense, put a lot of stress on your defense, and it reveals a lot of things. So there's going to be a lot of good take for us as coaches to watch and evaluate a lot of players. We have a lot of players, a lot of key positions that have to be evaluated. Tackle, offensive tackle being one, guard position being another, wide receiver, the tight end, the defensive, the corners, the safeties. So we've got to do these things. And anytime we got to roll, plus we had nice weather, we had a nice little breeze coming. I noticed you guys are in the shade. So we're going to take advantage of the opportunity. As long as you guys are comfortable, we'll be good. The chairs will be nice. No, how are you asking for too much?
That day's for D'Angelo, Khalil, Harper, or any of them?
Yes, they're all, and Dewan Everett. Don't forget the D-line. But yes, it was that day. They've been going for 5 days straight, and we wanted to get them off their legs.
Your early camp impression on Byron?
Very good. I'm very pleased with what we're getting from Byron and Nate right now. But the real true challenge is going to come when we get to those preseason games. And again, as I said yesterday, hopefully we'll get some really good tape in terms of them competing against a good Buffalo pass rush. Them competing against a really good Kansas City pass rush.
Would your preference be because of his natural left-handedness for Bell to win that job?
Well, my preference is for the best player too. And I'm giving you a politically correct answer because that's what we need. We need the best guy at left tackle, best guy at right tackle, more so than anything else. And, I'm coming in this very open-minded. I know, and that's a good point though. He is naturally left-handed, and sometimes that might help. But again, we're gonna play the best guys.
When you said yesterday you hadn't had a chance to look at the film with him, you wanted to do that before you talked. After watching film last night, what did you see out of that position?
I saw some good battles, some good competitions. And again, as you look at certain things, you break specific things down. I have an idea in my mind, what both guys do well, or 3 guys actually. Gary Williams looked pretty good out there as well, playing left tackle for us. So it's shaping up into a pretty good battle. It has basically 2 guys, but there's a 3rd guy that did some really good things yesterday too in terms of Gary Williams.
Coach, will you be cautious in when you bring Kelvin back?
Most certainly. I mean, just like we're being cautious with Cam, you know, again, a big part of Cam's rehab is his work on the field. And with Kelvin, it's going to be just getting him back on the field, you know. And again, as I said, hopefully it's good news, and I'm expecting good news just based on what I saw in practice and the way he finished practice.
Did you say that he was coming out, he was getting ready to practice today, so he wanted to?
Well, he came in to get treatment, and as he was getting treatment, they started talking about it. But he came in to get the treatment, and he was probably in his mind prepared to practice. And you know, again, it's just a precautionary thing. I don't know the extent of it because I was, you know, what I was told on when I came down.
Was there swelling?
I don't know. I mean, he just told me that he was sore and he wanted to be sure.
You had a few days to look at Godfrey now at corner. What are your impressions?
He's excited. He's done some really good things. You know, every now and then he gets a bit of what we call dirty eyes, start looking in the backfield and a little hard play action, and he'll get beat deep. But that's stuff that he's going to continue to train himself, to be disciplined, to play discipline. But you see the quickness there that we were hoping for. We saw a couple one-on-ones where he seemed to look pretty good at that. And again, as he develops his rhythm and his flow into this offense, this defense, I'm excited for who he can be.
Did he have those dirty eyes on the keel along the deep pass the other night?
He did.
Yeah.
He saw the double play action, and he kind of hesitated. And once that happens, and the guy that's stride, he's going to go by you.
Ron, can you talk about Kaysen a little bit? What have you seen from Antoine Kaysen?
You know, it's interesting as you know, and again, Steve and I know Antoine pretty well, and he's similar to what he was when we were in San Diego, but he's also a little bit more different. He's a little bit more savvy in terms of his veteran background. You know, I haven't been around him for the last 3 years, so he's grown up a little bit more. He's a little bit more savvy. He's working with the young guys. He's a little bit of leadership qualities out of him, which excites me. And he's solid. He's a technician, so you know we'll continue to work with a group of guys and find out who's the best guy there.
Ron, were you giving him a little bit of an impassioned speech out there? I mean, did you have something?
Just, nothing was flying. Everything was nice and calm, and as I said, it was just a description as to what I saw so far and what I expect as we go forward.
Hey, Ron, Gross was talking about all the weight he lost yesterday, and you recently lost weight. What is it like as a former player after you've carried and had to carry so much extra weight, you know, to try to shed those pounds and you know, kind of like with long-term health in mind? Is that always in the back of your mind?
Most certainly it is, and you know, and there's a lot of reasons why guys, you know, really feel compelled to lose weight. And, you know, I mean, for me personally, we had a couple of family scares that you know that got me motivated. You know, and you know, with Jordan, it's really just he's not playing, he's not training, he's not eating the way he used to. I mean, I've gone to dinner with him a couple of times, and he's ordering salad. So it just is a lifestyle change for him, and it means good things for him. You know, it's good to see. You know, guys get done playing, they take care of themselves, you know, and start looking towards the future, long health term.
Have you seen guys go the other way with that?
Yes, I've seen a few guys that have gone the other way, and you know, and you see them 1 minute, and you're concerned for their health. And truthfully, for me, it's the same way. I mean, you know, I was motivated this off season, and you know, I think the thing that you have to look for, especially if you played in this league, is you know, what is your long-term health goals?
Coach,
Good.